Hello, everybody. I'm Joe with World War II Letters. Once again, we're going to read another letter. This one's a little bit different because we're going to take a break from J.J. McNabb, Lieutenant J.J. McNabb aboard the USS Cleveland. We only have one letter to go by him anyway, one left. This is written on Christmas Day, 1943. It was a V letter, just like this, V letter. And if you don't know what a V letter is, basically, during the war back then, everybody was writing letters home, and all the transport planes and ships were just getting taken up with the room of all these letters going home. So the government came up with this idea. They would give these pieces of paper to their soldiers. Okay, they were bigger than this, but they would take a picture of the letter and put it on a little can of film. And then they would take the can of film back home to the United States, and then they would transpose it, take a picture of it on photo paper, and they would fit nice and neatly into these little envelopes here, okay? And what happened was one can of film would equal 10 big bags of mail. So they saved lots of room by doing that. This is a little more interesting than just a letter home, because I want to show you, if you notice here, he wrote the Ethel Wood at the Eller Wood Florist Shop, okay, in Salisbury, North Carolina. This is another V letter by somebody else. This gentleman here went by the name of Bone, and he was stationed aboard the USS Alabama. This is what he wrote on Christmas Day, but if you notice, it went to the same people, Eller Wood, okay? Now, I did some research, and I found Mr. Wilbur, Julian Craft, right here. And a little information on him pretty much goes like this. He married Margaret Eller, which, here we go, of the Eller Wood Florist Shop. But he married Margaret Eller April 19th, 1942. So when he wrote this letter on Christmas Day, he had been married for about a year and a half. So he was still a newlywed. Christmas 1943, he was with the 419th Night Fighter Squadron. And they were on Guadalcanal in Solomons, all right? And they were assigned to the 13th Air Force. And the planes they flew were P-70s. Pretty interesting to be with the Night Fighter Squadron on Guadalcanal. Anyway, this is what we have. We want to go ahead and read his letter. December 25th, 1943. Hello, Ethel. Here it is, Christmas, and about the same as any other day except for a better meal than usual. Had turkey and dressing and all that stuff. Nothing to drink but water or coffee. I've had a beer several times since being here, but none for this day. A long, tall scotch and soda would help the day considerably. Went to a movie last night, and then I heard some Christmas carols by record. Seemed rather odd sitting outdoors under the coconut trees in this hot climate trying to feel that it was Christmas. Somebody had strung some colored lights from a palm tree, and they seemed greatly out of place. I've stayed pretty busy since being here and haven't had a chance to get around much. Was promoted to staff sergeant yesterday. A nice Christmas surprise. Everything's going fine, and I've never felt better, although I miss you all very much. I received a letter from Otis, and please tell him and Jim hello for me, and that I'll write when I can. All the best. Love, Wilbur. All right, that's your World War II letter for today, once again by Staff Sergeant W.C. Julian, dated December 25th, 1943. Once again, this is the 1943 Museum, P.O. Box 95711, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73143, and I'm Joe. Thank you very much.